we draw into another battle inboxer, we can go into Transverser and actually do some stuff here. So that would be the hope. I got 2 more in the deck. And especially if we can get Uppercutter. Or not Uppercutter, Glassjaw. Because that'll get me back Uppercutter. Holy shit, we actually did it! That's a hell of a Destiny draw, alright. So... how's it going, everyone? This is Yugioh Gaming, and welcome back to the Master Duel Masochist Challenge. Just making sure that my mic is active. It is. So, not many big changes to the deck so far. We're still kind of just rocking the rank 4 swarm strategy that we have going on, as well as a few powerful tribute cards or special summons. If I go ahead and show you the deck. We did pick up a few new tools. I forget if it was last episode or the previous one. We specifically got Crusade 8 Equimax, so we now have a really good Link 3 to go into if we ever get enough material for it. But beyond that, it really is just rank 4 soup, being completely honest. Because we have Black Ship of Corn for popping small creatures, Blaze Dragon if we need to be defensive, because he can't be destroyed twice per summon. And then we also have Drill Driver to rank on top of any of our rank 4s. So that's really all it comes down to. We do, I believe, have a few tuners throughout. We have Mad Mauler, I know, but I'd have to look through and see what all tuners we have in order to go into the few synchros that we have. We also have Magistus Chorozo that we haven't been able to use yet, unfortunately, because it requires a Link monster. It requires an extra deck monster plus a spellcaster, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Breaker is the only spellcaster here, and I've yet to even draw him in a game. But regardless, the deck is functioning well. It's able to perform like schoolyard combos. So we're just gonna have to see how it does today. Once again, we're starting the intro here just because I don't know whether or not I'm gonna be keeping the first duel in. I always cut out any that are boring and I lose. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, you see, now this right here is a goddamn hand. All right. Yeah, we got Tribe Infecting as a backup plan. But for right now, the plan looks like summon Voltage Viscount via its effect, summon Uppercutter, go grab Chief Second, and either go into an extra deck play or just sit on that because both of these are fire monsters. And it's Dragon Maids. Yep, Parlor Dragon Maid, send Dragon Maid Changeover. Changeover activates effect to return Parlor Dragon Maid and itself back to hand, and then you activate Changeover, you get Xiao, and then bullshit ensues. I played against this deck one too many times. Shout out to Austin. I know the combos. Although I could bait out Xiao using Tribe Infecting. I forget. Oh, wait. Hold on. You're not doing what I thought you were doing. You sent Lorpar. Okay. Oh, hi there, ZS Arm Sage. Okay, the only problem with having ZS Arm Sage at this junction is if I special summon Viscount, I can't special summon anything that's not a Valence. So let's do this for this turn. What effect do you have? You have something in hand you can use. Probably a Max C if I had to guess. Okay, activate Viscount. What does he have? Okay, summon Uppercutter. Uppercutter is going to go search Chief Second. Then with this setup, honestly... Okay, Tinkek. Or Tinkek. So it gains 2,000 attack until end of turn. That is fine by me. We grab Chief second. Now we can special summon into... Yeah, unfortunately that is an original attack. If he gets Tinkek, that's a problem. If he gets Lord Power, that's a problem. Okay, for a second I thought I heard Tornado Sirens. Oh, fuck, what did I grab? Probably Blaze Dragon? That way we still have active effect with Chief second. And then we just go to end phase, we don't even let him get the battle phase effects. What is that noise? This is going to bother me for the rest of the day. I know you guys probably can't hear, but it sounds like a vacuum going, and I'm the only one in the house right now. Okay, changing Parlor Dragon Maid to defense mode. Does he not have any other plays? Set 1. End phase. This guy does not know how to play Dragon Maids. Hi, Misok! Good to see you, buddy. Okay, summon Tribe Infecting. I'm tired of dealing with this. Activate Tribe Infecting's effect. Send Unicorn Spear. Pop all dragons. Go to battle phase. Attack for 2,300 and 1,600. And the next turn we contribute out Misok, and we should be good to go. I mean, hell, we can even tribute out Dark Destroyer if we need to. What the fuck is that noise? Give me a sec, guys. I will be right back. Oh shit, that was... that was the Tornado Siren. I think they're just testing it today. Well, if your boy goes flying away in a storm, you know what happened. Dragon Knight of Creation, okay. Okay, I get what's happening here. He's playing the structure deck. Well, if he tries to attack into Blaze Dragon, which, knowing him, he hasn't been reading effects, he probably will. He's summoning Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand. Oh, this is a problem, actually. Please banish the Tribe Infecting. Please, no, damn it. He's going to attack over Tribe Infecting. However, when he summons the Dragon Monster, he's going to swing in with it. Chief Second's effect activates on a direct attack. Doesn't it? No, it does not. Never mind. I thought it did. Alright, well, we are in a little bit of a sticky situation here. We draw into another Battle Inboxer. We can go into Transverser and actually do some stuff here. So that would be the hope. I got 2 more in the deck. And especially if we can get Uppercutter. Or not Uppercutter, Glassjaw. Because that'll get me back Uppercutter. Holy shit, we actually did it! That's a hell of a Destiny draw, alright. So we summon Chief second. Because the only monster we control is a level 4, not named ZS Arm Sage, we can special summon ZS Arm Sage. And now, because Battling Boxer Chief second's effect, we can normal summon another Battling Boxer. We use these 2 Battling Boxers to go into Geonator Transverser. We activate Transverser's effect to switch the position of Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand and ZS Arm Sage. And now we go to battle phase. Felgrand attacks over Tinkek. I can summon his shit. Hold up. Give me that Tinkek. Alright, Transverser attacks over ZS Arm Sage. And Tinkek for the win! That has got to be the best way I have won a duel. That is the mother of all Transversers. Holy shit. I'm sure he rage quit after that one. Because I saw like the blinking Wi-Fi symbol. I am absolutely sure he rage quit after that one. But anyway, that is a pack, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and pull it. Ooh, we got a rainbow pack. All right, let's see what we get. We got some good stuff in here. Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong one. Goki Tag Partner. If this card is sent to the graveyard, it's link material for the link summon of a Goki. I don't have any of those. Except the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from graveyard and then target 1 Goki. I don't have any of those. Crimson Resonator. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If the only other monster you control is exactly 1 Dark Dragon Synchro monster, you can special summon up to 2 Resonators from your hand or deck except Crimson Resonator. You can only use each effective Crimson Resonator once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters from the extract except Dark Dragon Synchro monsters. The turn you activate either effect. I mean, still, that's a special summon of a free material for, like, a tribute summon, so... Another one of you! Why? I don't have aliens! Cause Mourning. Monsters destroyed by battle with Cosmo monsters you control are shuffled into the deck instead of going into the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard the first time you take battle damage from a battle involving Cosmo monster you control this turn, gain that much life points instead. Warrock Big Blow. During the main phase of face-up war... I don't have any Warlocks. Warrocks. God. The Fabled Abank. This card is in your graveyard. You can discard 1 Fabled monster if you do special summon. I don't have any other Fableds. Actually, I do have 1 Fabled, actually. Fabled Galabas. So that might go in the deck, maybe. The Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak. If this card is in an attack position, you can target 1 dark monster on the field, change this card to defense position, and if you do, that monster gains 800 attack and defense until the end of the opponent's turn. You manage this card from your graveyard to add 1 the Phantom Knights card from your deck to your hand, except the Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak. If I get more Phantom Knights cards, I will keep that in mind. Hi there. I have some Starry cards, so we might look some Starry Knight cards, so we might look into using this. This card is normal special summon from the hand. You can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a dark monster or by a dark monster's effects. Once per turn at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster until the end phase. Also, this card can make a second attack in a row. Not bad at all. Hold on, I'm gonna look up my Starry cards, because I know I have some more. I know I have Starry Knight Rael, and I think I also have their field spells, so that might be something worth looking into as like a possible direction to bring the deck. Of course, I need more cards in the archetype in order to make it worth it, but let me look this up. Starry. Yeah, I thought we had the field spell. Yeah. So that just lets me normal summon Starry Knight Starry Dragon. And then if it ever returns to the hand, I draw 1. Yeah, these 3 actually make a decent little combo here. Because Starry Knight Rael can search out the field spell. The field spell lets me summon Starry Dragon. And then if Starry Dragon never gets destroyed, I can banish Rael to special summon Starry Dragon back. If I get more Starry cards, I'll use it. For right now, I'm going to leave it out because it's a little bricky with the dragon, but for right now, in the future, it might come out. For right now, let's go ahead and get into the next duel. Excuse me. Okay, so this ain't bad. We do have Fräulein. So we do have plays we can do turn 1. We also have a Vernisylph, so we can use him as well. Activating instant contact to special summon a level 7 or lower elemental hero from the... Okay, hi there, Sunrise. Your effect is negated, so I don't know why you went with that. Effect is negated, so I don't know why you went with that. And it gets returned to the extra deck during the end phase. Activating Fiendsmith Engraver to add Fiendsmith's track. Why do we have so many Fiendsmith decks today? I'm probably cutting out the first duel, but the first duel was against another Fiendsmith too. Yep, discarding Lurie. Lurie gets special summon because it was discard to the graveyard. God, I need some better sleep. Ugh. Big part of that is I take a vitamin D supplement a lot of the time. I've been missing it for the past couple weeks, so... Alright, Lacrima. That's their normal summon for the turn. They can use... Or they can't use Fiendsmith Engraver yet because they don't have anything in the extra deck, and they've taken up their one extra deck slot with a negated fusion monster. Okay, fusion summoning using graveyard and field. Oh no, hand and field. Never mind. So fusing Lacrima with Lurie to make Fiendsmith's Lacrima. God, I love the look of this archetype, but I hate playing against it. Because that is a minigun that is shooting eyeballs out of a shark's jaw. The Fiendsmith archetype feels like what you would get if you took like the 13-year-old edgy kid's notebook and made that into Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep, adding Lurie back to the deck to summon Engraver. They got Lacrima and Engraver, but they still have their extra deck slot gummed up with Sunrise. Of course, I think they can go into Requiem just using a light monster. Or I guess I can just do that too. Yep, Sequence. So Sequence is probably going to shuffle the Sunrise and the Lacrima in order to special summon the one we saw during the game I'm cutting. Oh, why can't I think of it? Fiendsmith. It's not Diablos. It's something that is like along the lines of evil. Okay, linking again to Requiem using the Engraver. Now he has the materials he needs to use Sequence. And then he's probably going to attach all three to that in order to negate as many effects as possible. No, he's equipping to Lacrima. Okay. Doesn't have any effects when it's equipped, so I'm wondering why he did that. Equipping everything to Lacrima. Alright. He's probably going to regret doing that, by the way. Because now I can steal Lacrima. Okay, first off, activate Vernisylph. Send it and Mad Mauler. We special summon Vernisylph in defense mode. We set Voltage Viscount in the Pendulum Zone. We activate Voltage of Viscount's effect to special summon it. We then summon Uppercutter, whose effect does not trigger. Oh, you cannot activate non-Earth monsters. Well, it's a good thing that Transverser is an Earth monster. Right, but anyway, special summon into Transverser using Uppercutter and Voltage Viscount. Transverser effects activate. Ah, he's using Ghost Ogre. Oh, hold on. That didn't work. Oh, this linked card of monsters at points who cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Damn. Attack with Transverser, hitting Vernasil, and then attack directly with Lacrima. All that combo to give me a 3,000 attack monster. God damn, by the way, Transverser, MVP of the day. Like, holy shit, this is one me. I'm not gonna say one me. Okay, now it's one me, two duels on the day. Holy shit, Transverser. Like, it doesn't matter that Transverser takes 3 materials to make. It is such a strong effect. It is so powerful just because there is very little you can actually do against a Transverser. Just because it is immune to destruction, you have to have a pure negate. He tried to do it with the Ghost Ogre there, but it doesn't work like that. If you don't destroy it, it's still going to go off. Also, not for a second my screen had cracked. We're good. Alright, let's see what we got. That Wacky Alchemy. If a face-up spell card in your opponent's spell and trap card zones is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster on the field, destroy that target. Well, I mean, if they activate any spell card, then yeah, that would pop it. So that might go in the deck. Soul Scissors. If a monster on the field is destroyed by a battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. This card is special summon from the graveyard, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. That is definitely going in the deck. That is way too good not to use. Ogdoadic Origin. If a face-up reptile monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can target one monster your opponent controls, or one card your... Oh, Jesus, hiccup. One card your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. If this card in the field zone is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can send cards from the top of your opponent's deck to the graveyard equal to the number of reptile monsters with different names in your graveyard. Okay, I mean, if I get more reptiles, that might be useful, but... Compulsory Escape Device. Each player chooses one monster they control and shuffles it into the deck. Okay. Another Claw of Hermos. Genex Ally Bellflame. Each time a monster you control is sent to the graveyard, place 1 Genex counter on this card. Each time a card in your opponent's graveyard is banished, place 2 Genex counters on this card. This card gains 100 attack for each Genex counter on the field. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each Genex counter that was on this card. I mean, maybe useful. It's not really. It's level 4, 1700 attack can get bigger. Maybe. Nordic Smith Ivaldi. If you control an AZ or a Nordic, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 Nordic relic card from your deck to your hand. If I get more Nordics, that might be worth it. There's a lot of things that's like, if I get more of this, this would be cool, but... Hello. I'm not even going to try and attempt that name. Okay, hold on. Mikazu Kino Yaiba, the Moonfang Dragon. During the end phase, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon it, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. You can discard 1 card, add 1 level 7 Dark Dragon monster from your deck to your hand. Free special summon of level 7? Might be useful. For right now, we're going to leave it out just because it doesn't have really good stats, but still. Alright, let's go ahead and get into another duel. Today's been a good day so far. We have lost 1. I will say, I did cut that part out, but we're doing good so far today. 2 wins, both off the back of Transverser. Okay, this ain't bad. It's kind of bad. We'll have to see. If we draw another monster, it's pretty good. Especially if we can draw another pendulum, because that means we can pendulum summon into something. Yeah, we don't, unfortunately, have any other symphonics in the deck. We have one in the extra deck. We don't have any in the main deck. Okay, set 2. You got anything else for me? Ooh. God, I need sleep. Set 3. End phase. Okay, we're either playing against Trap Tricks or Labyrinth. Or I guess there is... Oh, hello. That is a good thing with Verniself. Hi there. Okay, we activate Verniself's effect. Discarding Rockhammer. We draw Breaker. And we special summon Rockhammer. Activating Phoenix Wing Wind Blast to put Rockhammer on top of the deck, you bastard. Divine... What the fuck? Divine Dragon Titanomachia. Okay. So we're just putting Rockhammer on top of the deck. Fine by me. This means I draw him next turn. Summon Breaker. Set Concentrating Current. I forgot because we use Verniself. Breaker's effect doesn't activate. Go to battle phase. Attack for 1600. So we got 2 battle tricks up, ready to go. Next turn we're drawing into Rockhammer. So that means we can get... why am I blanking on the name? Encode Talker. Yeah, this guy. I really wish I had Breaker's effect right now, because that is a lot of trap cards. Going to battle phase. I'm a little curious why you did that, because even if you have evenly, like 3 and 3. Yep, Rockhammer. Question is, do I tribute for it? Or do I just go in? I think for now we summon and then go in. Because if it lasts one more turn, which we have plenty of battle tricks to make sure it does, then we can summon Rockhammer and get Encode Talker with Breaker under its link, which will be really good for us because that is battle protection for both of them. I love this guy's art, by the way. Like, I love a lot of cards' art. Like, every art looks amazing in this game. There's very few that I will say are bad, but just holy shit. Hello there. Basulfa Cord Fancia. Okay, he has a way to attack over Guitar. He's going to attack over Guitar. Oh no, he's going to crash into Breaker? Sure, buddy. You go ahead, crash. You love to see it, because people very rarely run battle traps anymore. So whenever I actually get it off on someone, it is very entertaining to watch the just momentary what the fuck. Alright, Tribute Guitar to summon Rockhammer. Activate Rockhammer's effect. Summon the 3 tokens. We are still going into full back row, so I'm a little worried. But special summon Encode Talker. Go to battle phase. Attack directly for game. There it is. I am very curious what that guy's deck was, though. Like, what was the game plan there? Was it just Titanomachia or whatever it was called? Yeah, Divine Dragon Titanomachia. So I have to assume he was running 3 copies of that. So let's check. I want to see. Because he might have also been a Masochist deck. Now I'm looking at it. Confirm opponent's deck. Excuse me. Yeah, this is a Masochist deck, it looks like. I can't tell what the hell is going on here. Armatile when you don't have any of the materials. Red Supernova Dragon when I don't think I see any tuners. Oh, he had an artifact. That was probably one of the back row he had was an artifact. Yeah, I don't think he was playing an actual deck. I think this is a Masochist deck. In which case, rough, buddy. This is a rough-ass deck. I'm sorry, man. Alright, but anyway. That is another win, so that is another pack. Alright, a normal pack, but we do need some more consistency pieces, so let's see what we get from it. Sky Striker Maneuver Scissors Cross. Unfortunately, doesn't do anything for me. I don't have any Sky Strikers. The 6 Samurai Yariza. While you control face-up 6 Samurai monster with whatever name, this card can attack your opponent directly. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy another face-up 6 Samurai. Again, I don't think I have any other 6 Samurai. Spellbook Library of the Heliosphere. Well, you have 5 more. If you have 5 more spellbook spell cards in your graveyard, excavate the top 2 cards of your deck. Add any activated spellbook spell cards to your hand. Also shuffle the other cards into the deck. You can only activate 1 spellbook Library of the Heliosphere once per turn. You cannot activate any spell cards per turn you activate this card except spellbooks. Don't have any real spellbooks, unfortunately. Wind Witch Freeze Bell. If all monsters you control are Wind Witch, min 1. You can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect of Wind Witch Freeze Bell once per turn. Once per turn during your main phase, you can increase this card's level by 1. A Wind Synchro monster or someone using this card as synchro material cannot be destroyed by battle. I think we do have another Wind Witch, so we might look into that, but for right now, not really. Another Melodious. I have checked this, by the way. We have a lot of Melodious monsters for no real reason, so I might try making a Melodious build. Once per turn, you can target 1 light fairy monster in your graveyard added to your hand. You cannot activate non-light monster effects during the turn you activate this effect. Triborade Karas. You can discard 1 other Beast, Beast Warrior, Winged Beast monster, special summon this card from your hand. You can banish any number of Beast, Beast Warrior, and or Winged Beast monster in your graveyard, special summon 1 Beast, Beast Warrior, Winged Beast Link monster from your extra deck with link rating equal to the number of banished. Also, you can only use Beast, Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast monsters as link material for the rest of this turn. God, that effect is a mouthful. Star Drawing. If this card is used for an Xyz summon, you can treat it as a level 5 monster. An Xyz monster that is summoned during using this card on the field as a material gains this effect. If it is an Xyz summon, draw 1 card. If there was an effect that let me special summon you, by God, you're cute enough to get into the deck. But unfortunately, it's a little slow. Hi there, Triple Burst. 2+ monsters accept tokens. Once per turn during the damage check, when a spell trap card or monster effect is activated, you can negate the activation. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage during your main phase, except the turn this card is special summon. You can tribute this card, then target 1 link 2 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Then you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower dragon monster from your hand. Okay, another decent extra deck play. Especially considering it just requires 2 monsters except tokens. Yeah, that might go in the deck, actually. Because there's a lot of stuff in the extra deck we can't even use right now. Yeah, let's pop out, Assault Blackwing Chidori. Put in Triple Burst. Hold on, did we draw 2 Nordic Smith of Aldi's? Huh. Well, regardless, probably gonna do one more duel on the day, and then we're gonna be good for the day. So let's go ahead and save and return, and let's get into another duel. Okay, I'm liking the hand. I'm liking the hand. Let's see what he's playing, then I'll tell you whether or not I think I can win this. That's really what it comes down to, is I don't know if I can win a game until I see what the opponent's playing. I do wish that instead of Uppercutter, this was Chief Second, because Chief Second... Wait, no, never mind. Because I wouldn't be able to search out Uppercutter with Chief Second. I would need both. Oh well. You can still search out Chief Second and have a battle protection ready to go on my turn. Or on his turn, I guess I should say. Gen X Ally Power Cell. Other face-up monsters you control with the same attribute as this card gain 500 attack. Alrighty then. So we set 2 cards in the pendulum zones. So I'm very curious what those are. Hi, Oddrise Mirage. That actually works really well for me. Hold up. Set Paratrio in the pendulum zone. And then Mirage Dragon in the other one. And he probably thinks I'm playing like Performapal Odd Eyes, but nope. Pendulum Summon. Isu. We activate Chief Second's effect. Or not Chief Second, Uppercutter, go search for Chief Second. Ugh, excuse me. Uppercutter goes and finds Chief Second. So now we have protection for my field. We don't really need to use Shard Infecting. We can just go into Blaze Dragon immediately. Because Blaze Dragon can still get over the Power Cell, and it is a fire target for Chief Second. Alright, go to battle phase. And even if he pulls out some battle trick, Blaze Dragon won't get destroyed, and we will have less life points so we can summon Nitro Head. Okay, he does have something. Your opponent's monsters cannot declare attacks, but he must pay 1,000 or the card is destroyed. That is annoying. However, he mistimed it. So I still broke Power Cell. Main phase 2. Set Concentrating Current, and then we pass the turn. Because now we have protection for Blaze Dragon, and we have a battle trick in case someone attacks into it. The only problem is that red screen is going to be a little annoying. Okay, set 1. So an XX Saber Full Helm Knight. There's a lot of attack negation. What is this deck? Life Hack. Okay, that is a slight problem. That is actually a very big problem. Holy shit. I mean, granted, we just do this. Fuck your life hack. You can see he's confuzzled. The fool is bamboozled. He is flummoxed. And then he realizes he gets his card back. Still, though, he is going to take the damage from red screen, so we just have to hold out for, what, 7 turns? Either that or get Nitro Head out. Which, if we draw any monster in our deck that's lower than, like, level 8, we can get Nitro Head out. On end phase, pop his red screen. Or, actually, we don't pop the red screen. We pop whatever's in this slot. Hi there, Zombow Wow. Oh, you were like one of the few that I can't use with this strategy. Fuck. Okay. Change defense position. Well, this is a problemo. But not one I can't fix. I don't want to summon Zombow Wow right now because I can't declare an attack with it, and Full Helm Knight would just kill it. For right now, just batten down the hatches and wait for a red screen to kill him. Yeah, because odds are we're going to draw a monster we can summon next turn via Pendulum Summon, and then we can just tribute over Nitro Head, and then start popping his field. Okay, Life Hack can be used from the graveyard. Got it. He's probably going to attack over Chief second if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, he's going for damage. Oh no, he doesn't have anything in the graveyard, so there's no point. So yeah, I'll take the damage. Especially considering that Blaze Dragon won't even get destroyed. And this puts me at a lower... I guess he is still going to get the red screen. Yeah. If I knew he was going to do that, I would have just set Zombow Wow anyway. Red screen pops him for 1,000. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted, but we can defend with this pretty well. Activate Toy Box. Summon Zombow Wow. End phase. And next turn, if he tries to attack into Zombow Wow, we use Concentrating Current to protect it. And then next turn we contribute out Nitro Head, start popping his field. Okay, summoning Magicaloidal Soul. Go into battle phase. See, here's where we wait. Damage calculation, so we can't call it off. And all of a sudden he has one less turn to use that red screen. See, this is what happens when two very defensive decks go against each other. Whoever starts poking out first is the one who's going to lose. Hi, Liableman. Alright, that is a Pendulum Summon we can use. So you know what? Why not? Alright, then we summon Nitro Head by tributing Chief Second and Zombow Wow. Then we go to end phase. During the standby phase, Nitro Head's effect will activate. if he'll... There we go. So standby phase, Nitro Head will summon the token. We'll put it right here. As long as he doesn't have a 10 in the extra, which is a bit of an unfortunate rank. Or not rank, but level. Fuck. Of course he did. Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Tree. Alright. Activating Big Bang Shot. Alright, so now it's just a question of can we last? Please don't attack Nitro Head. Thank you, sir. You fucked it up. In fact, he probably targeted the worst 1-2 target because I can just summon back Labelman. Yep, so he's down to 2,700. Hi there, Vernisylph. Okay, so we do have an option here. Going into... Wait, no, we don't have the Cybers for that. Fuck. Okay. In that case, we just wait. Because Nitro Head's just going to summon another token, and then we can pop the Leo and this thing. Because it doesn't target. I target his token. So it'll pop the Leo, it'll pop the Big Bang, it'll pop whatever this is. And then his own red screen will pop him for 1,000 on end step. So this feels like the best way of playing this. Nitro Head summons the token. And now, no matter what his first action is, we activate Nitro Head in response. Come on. Do something. Let me pop. Aha! Pop the token. Down goes everything. Jesus Christ, man. How much defense do you need? Yep, goes the battle phase. Main phase 2. And do we see an end phase? Because if we see an end phase, by God, I think I have this game under wraps. Or not under wraps, wrapped up. Fuck. Under wraps is a whole other saying. What the fuck am I talking about? Actually, I think we have it here. Because we can Pendulum Summon Labelman and Vernisylph. Labelman goes here. Vernisylph goes here. Then we Tribute Summon over both of those. Labelman and Vernisylph. To summon Cosmo Dark Destroyer. Unfortunately, that only targets monsters. Never mind. Still, though, we're in a good position. Yeah, we just go ahead now. We could go ahead and go for the red screen here if we wanted to. Make sure that we can't do anything about it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Put a token here. And now red screen is going to be going away during this turn, guaranteed. Set 1. We'll wait until the end of the main phase and then we'll pop it. Oh, he tribute summoned over it. Fuck. Perform Mage Stilts Launcher. I mean, he can't attack over anything, so that's not really a big concern. This is his last turn of red screen. And we have a backup plan. We not only do we have Toy Box to negate an attack, we have Liberty at last if he does manage to destroy anything. Pendulum Summon, Labelman, in defense position, just cuz. Then go to end phase. Nitrohead will put a token here. We'll pop the Stilts Man, or the Stilts Launcher, and whatever this back row is. His red screen will go away on end phase because he can no longer pay maintenance cost. Actually, we won't put it here because then I believe it would blow up our Labelman. We will put it here. Okay, activating Spellbook of Power. No, sir. I don't think you will. I think we're just going to pop these just to be safe. There they go. What was that other one? Guarded Treasure. He had that this entire time and he never acted. No, I think he sat that last turn, so that was just a hell of a brick. Alright, we can declare attacks again. We have Retaliating Sea as well. So we do have options. Just to be safe, I'm going to change Nitrohead to defense mode. Then we're going to go into battle phase, attack with Cosmo. Okay. I wasn't sure. But this guy's been running so much defensive stuff that he might have been running Mirror Force. I wanted to be safe. But goddamn, that was a tanky-ass deck. The game just refused to fucking die. Alright, but anyway. One more pack on the day, and then we'll also probably open up some legacy packs, because I think I have enough tickets to make a 10-pack of those. Bonus pack. Yeah, we got 20 of these. Jesus. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop those open. Alright, we got a gold pack for the master pack. Let's see what we get from this. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Definitely can't use that yet. Protect Code Talker. 2 effect monsters. Your opponent cannot target Link 4 or higher monsters you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by battle. If you control a Firewall Link monster, you can banish Link monsters from your graveyard whose combined Link ratings equal exactly 3. Special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. That ain't bad at all, really. I'm going to keep that in mind. We have another Code Talker, so we might be able to take this deck in a Code Talker way. Hazy Flame Manticore. It's a... yeah... probably not worth it. The tribute summon for that low of stats without a very good effect. Yeah. X-Saber Urbellum. 7 Synchro. This card inflicts battle damage to your opponent while they have 4 more cards in their hand. Place 1 random card from their hand on top of their deck. Interesting effect, however, awkward level and not good stats. The Wonderies and the Dreaming Town. During the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, summon 1 level 4 lower winged beast. If you tribute summon a level 7 or higher monster with this card in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. I don't think I have the winged beast for this, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would be a really good effect. Bentdra, the Empowered Warrior, is a tribute. This card can attack your opponent directly if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You can target 1 dragon warrior or spellcaster. Normal monster. Yeah, no. Ooh, hi there. This is actually a very good card. At least for what we have. Cannot attack unless your opponent takes any battle damage its controller would have taken from battles involving it. Once per turn during its controller's standby phase, they pay 1,000 life points or destroy this token. So the reason why this is good is it can either be a defensive play, because they can't attack enemy as long as they control the token, they would take the battle damage anyway. Or it can be used as tribute fodder, which I have a lot of 1 tribute monsters in the deck. So this is actually pretty good. And then Sprite Double Cross. Target 1 monster field or in either graveyard, then activate 1 of these appropriate effects. Attach the targeted monster to 1 rank 2 monster you control as material. Place the targeted monster your opponent controls in your zone. Your link 2 monster points to and take... Ooh, hi there. Special summon the targeted monster from either graveyard to your zone you're linked 2 monster points to. That is not bad at all, considering I do have a link 2 I go into a lot. See, Transverser. Yeah, that's some pretty nice stuff overall. Alright, but anyway, bonus packs. Let's go and pop 20 of these. And I'm not going to do the same pack opening thing as I usually do. I'm just going to skip and see what we get. Doomdozer can have a normal summon set, must be special summoned by banishing 2 insect monsters from graveyard. If this card inflicts ball damage, send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. Alright. Silver's Cry is good if I can get more blue eyes. Send You to the Thousand Hands is decent for rituals. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast. I wasn't even aware that this was a full-on archetype. I thought it was just the dragon. Huh. Yeah, I don't see much else besides that. Negate attack ain't bad. Stim pack, god. We're getting some like old school. Extra Slinger. During your main phase, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each face-up pendulum monster in your extra deck. Okay. Actress, Block Spider. Right, we have some more like onomatopoeias, but unfortunately we don't have any that we actually need. Turn Toad. Once returning, you can target one phase of monster on the field, switch its current attack and defense until the end of this turn. You can target one monster you control, change the battle position. If you do, switch its current attack and defense. It's an interesting card, definitely. But, yeah, overall not much with this one. I don't usually get much from these, like, legacy packs. Granted, I did get Torrential Tribute, but... yeah, I think this is kind of a bust. But regardless, that is going to be all for me today, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos. I have a ton of content on Yu-Gi-Oh!, MTG, and various other card games. I'm thinking about adding either Hearthstone or Inscription to that rotation, so if you want to see either one of those, please let me know down in the comments below. Beyond that, though, thank you all again so much for watching, and have a good day, everyone.